welcome back to the Bench Riders podcast. I'm Amanda.
And I'm Bucky.
And we're back for episode 7.
Yay.
In the same day. And this time, we didn't change clothes because we forgot to bring them.
I wish you could see Amanda's glasses
You can
right
if
now.
you're watching on YouTube.
Yes.
Okay, the fluorescent lighting in this room is beyond me.
So not flattering. It's the worst.
And so I am wearing glasses, yeah. And I don't want to hear anything about it. I told you to bring your glasses, you didn't bring them.
They're not here.
And that's not my fault.
And so that's on me.
It's on you.
And I apologize
You're
to you.
wearing a hat.
It'll block some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we're back, guys.
Yay.
Thanks for joining us for episode 7.
Yes.
We're moving right along here.
I know. I'm really excited for tonight because Amanda and I are going to a T-Pain concert.
Did you know? I told you this on the way here, but I'm going to tell you again.
What?
T stands for Tallahassee.
I didn't
Tallahassee
know this.
Pain.
His whole name is Tallahassee Pain. So
Yes.
like when he's in trouble, his mom's like, Tallahassee, get
His
over
name
here.
is not Tallahassee.
Oh.
His name is, he has a name. It's not T or Pain or Tallahassee Pain.
Why is Tallahassee in pain?
That is my question. You know what? We can ask him tonight.
We'll ask him tonight.
I'm so excited. T-Pain's playing at the Roxy and we're going.
Yeah.
We're going to be there.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
I have a good feeling about it. The last concert we saw there, we saw Demi Lovato in October, and that was amazing.
Poot Lovato.
Poot Lovato. The meme, if you guys aren't familiar with that, it's like a picture of when she...
Just look it up.
Just look up.
It'll come right up.
P-O-O-T Lovato.
It'll come right up. It's
see what I
awesome.
mean.
Yeah, I'm so excited because T-Pain single-handedly got us through college, I
The
think.
ups and downs.
He played every time we went out. Every time.
Yeah.
He's seen it all.
He's seen it all.
And tonight we're going to see it all, and I cannot wait.
It's going to be fantastic.
And that's a little bit about
so
us.
we'll update you next week about how that went.
Well, let's talk about what you actually care
Yeah,
about.
so this week from the bench, we've got an interesting little story. Jonah Hill.
This story
And it just broke a couple days ago.
is taking the world by storm. Like, everyone's talking about this.
Yes. Jonah Hill and his ex-girlfriend, Sarah Brady. There's lots of drama going on with it right now. Sarah Brady was a pro surfer for a while.
Yeah, so this basically could be in for the drama segment, but we're going to call it from the bench.
But I felt like it kind of leaned into more like...
It does.
Because Jonah Hill.
It does.
But basically, actor Jonah Hill's ex-girlfriend, Sarah Brady, has accused him of being emotionally abusive. And screenshots have... Not even screenshots. She posted something to her Instagram story. They were controversial text messages and Instagram messages that he sent to her.
They were screenshots, though, weren't they?
They were screenshots of it,
text.
but she posted the screenshots to her Instagram story. It's causing widespread debate whether or not Jonah Hill is setting really unusual boundaries in that relationship and whether he was like misusing quote unquote therapy speak. So basically, I'm going to read to you some of the boundaries that he set for her, okay?
Please enlighten us.
So one boundary that he set was no longer posting pictures in bathing suits or quote sexual pictures. What is her career?
She's a surfer, Bucky.
She's a surfer. So she can't post what she does
For a living. And you know what? I am 99% sure they met because he slid into her DMs, no?
Yeah. So would he have slid in if she was in like a neck-high turtleneck? Like, no.
Turtleneck.
Yeah. So that's one of his boundaries that she was breaking, quote, breaking. Another one, no surfing with men. He didn't want her surfing with men. Next one. No friendships with women who are in, quote, unstable places or are from her, quote, wild recent past.
She would hate me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
That's a weird one. You can't control someone.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's where the debate comes in of like,
Yes.
is he setting boundaries or is he controlling her? Now, I heard this on a different podcast. I forget which one it was, but they were talking about how a boundary is something that you set for yourself. So I won't do this. I'm not going here. I'm not talking to this person.
Yeah.
A boundary cannot be
Set
you're
for
not
someone.
going
Yes,
there.
yes.
That is more on the side of control, if you ask me, because your boundary can't pertain to someone else and what they do.
Right, absolutely.
And that's the whole debate of this is, was he, because a lot of people are on the side of Jonah Hill of he's setting his boundaries, he's making it known what he can and can't accept in a relationship. And the other side is no, he's controlling her.
Right.
And it honestly seems pretty split by gender. Like it seems like the men are like on his side and the girls are on her side.
Really? Yeah, he said after that, he said if she could not abide by these boundaries that he was setting, that she was not the right woman for him.
Right.
And also, along with this, when she posted these screenshots to her story, Sarah said that, quote, "This is a warning to all girls and that they should make an exit plan if their partner starts behaving in this way." So it kind of turned into like, again, this is a big debate on, yes, I think it's very healthy to set boundaries, but what you were saying, a boundary is for yourself. I don't know if you can really be like, you can't do that. You can't control other people.
You can't.
They're going to do what they're going to do.
You can't. Now, I will say this, though. Very interesting timing on Sarah's part because Jonah Hill, they broke up a while ago and Jonah Hill is now pregnant with his new girlfriend.
Yes.
So why now?
I don't know. He did also just release, like a year ago, he released the documentary film called Stutz, focused on an interview with literally just him and his therapist.
Yeah.
And which the pair openly talked about mental health and their approach to therapy.
Right.
So I think obviously he's done work, which I think is really healthy and like good for all people to do. But I do wonder if he took that therapy talk too far with how he's,
I feel like a lot of people do.
situation.
Like I can even, like I've been guilty of it just in like a conversation. Like people use the terms gaslighting and what do we just say, boundaries and just all these different terms.
Narcissist.
Yeah, they
like saying all
become
this
just
stuff.
like part of our culture. And like there is probably like an actual definition of someone who is a narcissist. But yes, I have called all my exes narcissists and they're probably
Right.
not all.
Yeah.
Like I think people just do that.
Kind of just thrown around.
So that's like a whole different debate in itself. Like I think the bottom line of this story is like,
I think the bottom line is it's healthy that they broke up and they aren't together anymore.
yes.
Because it's just not.
Now I wonder what his new girlfriend's thinking though, because now she's pregnant with his child and is like, okay, now his ex is coming out with all of this information. Like,
Maybe
is she going through that, or is she finding a new side to him? Like, that's horrible for her and the baby.
Yeah, maybe they like understand each other's boundaries better. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's a short little bit on that. I'm sure there'll be a little bit more on that. Or maybe, honestly, I don't know if he's commented, so it might just go cold. Like, it might just kind of...
I think it has to. Like, what you guys have already broken up. There's nothing else
nothing
to
really
do.
to say. It's just like, sorry.
It's just honestly a bad press day for Jonah Hill.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, we'll move along to the For the Drama. This is just like a super quick blurb that Alix Earle and Braxton Berrios have officially hard launched.
They hard launched hard.
Yep. They walked the red carpet at the ESPYs together. Alix Earle was looking fine.
Gorgeous.
Braxton.
Looking like a Braxton.
Looking like Braxton. And the last or the 2 episodes ago, you said you thought that Braxton would be a guy to wear a scarf, and he looked like he should have been wearing a scarf.
He was missing the scarf.
Something about that outfit
made
was
the
not
outfit
right.
better. I think.
It would have.
It was, yeah.
And
I mean, they looked fine together. I just think she's so stunning, and he's Braxton.
Yeah.
He's Braxton.
Did you see people were like calling him out because it looked like he had a rip in his pants?
Yeah, or like he was on his period.
Yeah.
Like we posted it on our Instagram story, and people were going wild in the comments. Go look at it over his little
pants situation.
But yeah, so they're officially out in the public. I mean, we already knew this. It's just interesting that they've confirmed it.
They have hard launched it.
Poor Sophia. She must have been bottles in last night.
Probably. Hey, cheers.
Cheers to you, Sophia. Okay. This is a silly little story. It caught me off guard, so that's why I had to add it to the doc. Harper Beckham, daughter of David Beckham, had posted on her Instagram a picture of her with a matching tattoo with her sister-in-law, Nicola Peltz. Now, Harper Beckham is 12 years old. So when this picture was posted, people were freaking out because she had a tattoo on her side.
On her side, yeah.
Yeah. And
it looks pretty realistic.
It looks very real. Turns out it was fake. So really no big story there, but it was an interesting day in the news when everyone thought 12-year-old Harper Beckham got tatted.
Well, have you seen her dad? I mean, it's not really like it's a surprise for her to get a tattoo.
No, it runs
I mean,
in the
12
family.
obviously is 12.
Yeah, but that would have been, if that was real, that would have been a horrible thing for the Beckhams.
Yeah, that
like in the press, letting their 12-year-old get a tattoo. Like, tattoos are so mainstream now, but a 12-year-old.
Yeah. I wanted to add this part in after I saw that you were including this story.
Yeah.
Her birthday party, you guys, it was a chic Prada-themed birthday party that was based at the Prada Cafe in London.
No,
a 12-year-old had a birthday party at Prada, guys. And had a tattoo. What is happening? I mean, when I was 12 years old, I was playing Webkinz still.
Yeah.
In my parents' basement. I was not at a Prada Cafe.
My 12th birthday was at Build-A-Bear.
Yeah.
I had it 2 years in a row.
She loved it so much.
I love Build-A-Bear.
Gotta go twice.
Gotta go twice. Me and Harper Beckham are not the same.
We're not even in the same tax bracket. We're
no, you're
eons
not.
apart.
No, you're not. I know that. Isn't it like how crazy to be like an athlete's kid?
I want to be an athlete's kid.
I want to be. Is it too late?
Larry? I don't know. Obviously, I don't know. Teach their own.
Okay.
I enjoyed Webkins, so that's
okay.
a no. That's a no.
She's going to go with no. I'm going to go with, I would have
today.
loved a 12th birthday at Prada, but that's just me. Maybe I'll work on 26 at Prada. Okay, well, crisis averted. The tattoo is fake.
It's fake.
It's fake.
It's fake news.
A happy story. Luka Doncic engaged.
Yay!
Yes, he's 24. She's 25. She's an influencer.
Oh, she's a cougar.
She's a cougar, baby. Just like I'm going to be with Mr. What is it? Corbin Carroll.
Corbin Carroll.
From last episode.
Yep.
The couple reportedly met when they were 12 years old.
Oh, wow.
And they dated on and off starting in 2016.
Did they meet at their Prada Cafe birthday party?
They locked in dating in 2020. So they've been dating for real since 2020 and they got engaged. So he's a taken man.
Aww.
Hopefully.
Happy story.
It's a happy story and hopefully it works out for them. I told you I've been nervous about those NBA players, but he seems like a genuinely sweet guy, but they all do at first.
Yeah.
Okay?
Genuine, down to earth. They're both like, I think they're from like, is it Slovenia? I'm pretty sure. I looked it up.
I've never once heard the word Slovenia.
Yeah, I think they're both from Slovenia and they got like engaged there.
I didn't even know they have basketball in Slovenia.
Yeah, I guess. But yeah.
Well, happy days, Luka.
Happy story.
Happy.
Also another happy story.
Wait, sorry.
Oh.
One fun fact about their engagement as well.
Yeah.
He's number 77 on the Mavericks.
Oh, yeah.
They got engaged on 7/7.
That was for sure planned.
No, super planned, but like super cute. And
super
like
cute,
thoughtful.
or super OCD where he couldn't
super,
stray
like,
from his numbers.
Yeah, super conceited, Luka.
Right, actually.
Make it about you. It's about her.
I love how we just twisted that.
We turned it. Sorry.
It's a beautiful day. Congratulations.
I'm still working on it. Sorry. Congratulations. Yes. Another happy story.
Yeah. Okay. So Erin Andrews and her NHL hubby, Jarrett Stoll, have welcomed a baby via surrogate. Andrew, sorry. Erin is 45 and he's 41.
Yep.
And they met in 2012 and they married in 2016. And they've been having like a decade-long fertility struggle. So this is like very happy news for them. She was actually quoted saying, like, I guess previously, like, she's been kind of quiet about like her struggles with like, or I guess their struggles with everything. And quote, she said, "It makes me think I want this to be quiet, but I don't want people to know, but I don't care anymore." She wrote, "It sucks, but I am right there with all these other women in the waiting room. It's a team that no one wants to be a part of. We're all going through this and are having a tough time. It can be so isolating, but in reality, we are all there together." So she like kind of, and I forget if it was a documentary or if she like wrote something, but she actually spoke out about her like struggles with everything. So this is very happy for them because they had a baby boy and they named him Mac.
Mac, M-A-C-K.
Yes.
Which is actually, I really like that.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's short for something.
I don't know. They haven't said if it is.
Yeah.
I feel like it's got to be short. Macklemore, like the rapper.
I want to go thrift shopping.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, Erin and
I love
Jared.
that we have happy news this week.
Wow, this is a turn
good.
for us.
Well, it's about to take a turn.
Okay, it's
because
gonna
look
take
who
another
you're about
turn.
to talk
Sorry.
about.
Guys, take a guess who we're about to talk about right
let's
now.
give everyone a second. If they're in their cars or at
Yell
work.
it out.
Think for a second.
Yell it out.
Who's it going to be?
Moriah Mills. Okay. Moriah talked to TMZ. She's out there. She's publicity stunting. She's doing her thing. She talked to TMZ and she told them that since this scandal has broke, she's been reached out to by several other NBA players. Hang out.
Really?
She's getting added to payrolls. Yep, she didn't name any names.
The payroll.
She didn't name any names, but allegedly she's been reached out to by multiple other NBA players wanting to add her to the list.
I don't doubt that.
I don't doubt it either. And
I just want to hear names, though. I want details.
Drop the names.
Yeah.
Knowing Moriah, if I know Moriah Mills
And Tristan Thompson.
she's going to drop the names.
Yeah, that's true.
She's going to drop the names. But she hasn't yet. She also claimed to TMZ that her and Zion are on, quote, chill terms. Now, Moriah.
What makes...
Sit down.
This is like, again, all over the place.
It's all
How
over
can
the
you be
place.
on chill terms?
Well, I think it's because he hasn't said anything. So maybe she's taking his silence as...
Can we just appreciate for a second how he has stayed silent this entire time? He has not spoken once on anything that has happened.
Well, he actually did say one thing.
Oh,
wait. No, he didn't. Moriah said many things, but she added to TMZ that, quote, all I can say is sometimes you make mistakes or whatever.
Or whatever.
And that is something to live by.
Is she confirmed to be pregnant, though? Because remember, we talked about she
hasn't been confirmed. I mean, all we know is that she posted the positive pregnancy test and she hasn't confirmed or denied it. I would say she has about 3 months to really tell us the truth before she starts showing.
Yeah. I love that you're like so like...
I am zoned in, and it's hard to keep track of her because she's banned everywhere.
She is banned.
But she has a way around those because she's making burner accounts left and right. She's talking to TMZ.
I don't think they're on chill terms. I think that is
Why would she
insane
say
to
that?
say.
Why would she
Why
say
would
that?
you be on chill terms when you
And
have
it's
done all
funny
this
because
stuff?
she's the one acting out. And she's like, no, but we're chill. She's like, I got your name tattooed on my face, but I'm chill about it.
But we're chill.
It's no big deal.
No. Yeah, that is a lot.
Yeah.
But
So
I'm sure there'll be more on her.
I'm predicting the names being dropped in the next 2 weeks.
Good.
Yeah.
I want
so
that.
I'm hoping next episode we have names for you guys.
Yeah.
But these NBA players
They just get around.
they are like, what is it? Birds to a flame, moth to
moth to a flame, birds of a feather.
Birds of a feather,
Flock
moth to
together.
a flame. With Moriah Mills.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you talked about Moriah Mills last episode.
Yes.
This is one from last episode too. So Brittany.
Bring it right back.
The backhanded slap to the face.
Slap heard around the world.
The slap heard around the world. Literally. She is now demanding an apology from Victor Wembanyama and his team. Basically, she wants a public apology. Now, no, let's just listen.
Okay.
So she's furious that this happened, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's embarrassing to her, obviously. Like, she's a fan.
Yeah, it's not great.
Backhand slap, glasses go flying. What the hell is going on?
Yeah.
Okay. She opened up about the situation on a video she posted on her Instagram saying that she heard a radio host talking about the situation, like saying that she deserved to be hit in the face, essentially.
Was it 680 The Fan?
It wasn't. It was a local radio station. But basically, they're like, oh, she deserved it. Like, look, she went up there, whatever. And she basically called them out and was like, no one deserves to be hit in the face. I'm literally just a fan.
And that's a super valid point, Brittany.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she said, she also went on to say, like, that she's been approached by fans and her security team has never went that far as to, like, literally slap them.
And she's definitely way more famous than he is.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so basically, she is saying that she would like a public apology, even though the security team came up to her in the restaurant because after the slap happened, they both still went inside to eat.
Yeah.
Why would you not?
At the same restaurant?
Yeah.
Ooh, the awkward tension in that restaurant that night.
But the security team came up to her and like apologized to her then, which she said like, okay, thank you. But now she wants a public apology because now it's like making a public uproar, which is like,
honestly, I would want the apology too.
Yeah.
The public one.
Yeah.
Don't you think? This story has been so big in the news and it makes Brittany look so, I don't know, it is embarrassing.
It adds to her narrative recently of like being a little just out there, like posting, kooky. Yeah.
It makes it worse for Brittany. And like if the story is true, the one she's telling that she just tried to go up and say hi and got slapped, like obviously it was a mistake. He wouldn't have just hit Britney Spears, but like I feel like a public apology is kind of necessary in this situation.
Yeah.
Because of like the uproar it's caused around her and her narrative. So I don't know why they wouldn't. You hit someone, why would you not say I'm sorry? Like you can justify it in the apology. Like I'm so sorry. We had no idea it was you. You just came up to us abruptly. Justify it however you want to. But I feel like an apology is necessary personally.
So basically it doesn't seem like that's happening though.
No, hasn't yet.
And I don't think
hasn't
it will.
yet.
Also, it says here that the Las Vegas police investigated the incident, but decided against filing the charges that they were going to do for battery or whatever. So they're not filing charges.
I agree with that too.
Yeah. So I don't know.
It's just like an honest mistake, but sometimes honest mistakes warrant apologies.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. We'll see what happens with that. I think you should touch on the Shakira thing real quick before I go into the...
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a couple episodes ago, you guys, we talked about how Shakira has been spotted on some dates with F1 driver Lewis Hamilton. we're pivoting.
Scratch that. Scratch that off the list.
Because this week, Shakira has been spotted out on a date with Jimmy Butler, the Miami Heat star.
Big guy.
Star. Huge. I wanted to know, she's 46, he's 33. She has a very particular type.
Jimmy Butler and Lewis Hamilton?
Okay, all of her exes are athletes.
Yeah.
And all of them are younger.
Okay, I see where you're going with that.
Maybe aesthetically it's not the same,
but
vibe-wise.
Yeah.
And that makes me feel better about myself somehow. But yeah, she was spotted out in London on a dinner date with Jimmy Butler this week.
Okay.
So that's breaking news.
That literally just broke yesterday.
Yeah,
I think,
broke yesterday.
Last night. Yeah.
There's not much more than that, but people are wondering what happened, Lewis.
What's going on with Lewis?
What happened, Lewis?
Maybe they're just friends, or maybe it could be more. I kind of want Lewis back because we were looking at pictures of Lewis last night. I was like, whew,
yeah, pictures of Lewis.
He looks like that.
And I'm gonna bring back the net worth of Lewis Hamilton, $285 million
versus
Jimmy Butler's $80 million. I looked it up. I had to have the facts for you guys. We needed the facts. Measly $80 million, which was the same as Gerard Piqué.
Really?
This feels like she's reverting back to her old ways. We made a joke on our Instagram that Lewis Hamilton probably put jam on his toast, and that was the end of that.
And that was that. As soon as she saw the jam, she was like out of there.
On to Jimmy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll keep an eye on them.
We'll see what happens.
Or maybe any other athlete, because she's making her way.
She's moving right along.
She's tearing through.
Okay. This one is super interesting to me because I didn't realize the connection that it dates back to like years ago. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So Larsa Pippen, who is Scottie Pippen's ex-wife, is now dating Michael Jordan's son, Marcus Jordan.
There's a lot of cougaring going on.
Yeah. Larsa Pippen is 48 years old.
Yeah.
Marcus Jordan, son of Michael, is 32. So that is a 16-year age difference.
That is a generational age gap.
Yeah, she was literally driving a car when he was coming out the womb.
That is a baby boomer versus a millennial.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah. So here's the situation with what's going on with that. Wait.
Is it?
I don't know.
Don't take my word for that.
Okay.
Just move right along.
We'll keep moving.
Yeah.
So basically what happened was they first met at a party in 2019 and they became friends from the party. Their relationship, though, blossomed into something more in the fall of 2022. And they made headlines for this relationship because of their 16-year age gap. Like,
as anyone would.
I do remember this past fall, like pictures of them like on a beach somewhere, like floating around, and everyone's like, what the hell is going on?
She is a type too. She likes the basketball players.
Yeah. But basically why this is breaking now is because Michael Jordan spoke out against the relationship with paparazzi.
Dad?
Yeah. And it wasn't like he like made a long statement. Basically the paparazzi was just like following him. It was like, hey, Michael, like, how's it going? Do you approve of the relationship? Like, what do you think? Like, do you like it? And he laughed and said, no. Like, hard no. He did not approve. And apparently the couple, Larsa and Marcus, have a podcast together called Separation Anxiety. And on the podcast, they discussed the statement that Michael made. And Larsa said she was, quote, embarrassed and, quote, traumatized.
By the statement?
By his statement that he didn't approve.
I would be too.
Yeah.
If my boyfriend's dad is Michael Jordan and he doesn't, or just honestly anyone's dad, if your significant other's father doesn't approve of your relationship.
Well, and here's why it's worse, okay? Because the awkwardness was fueled because Michael Jordan and Larsa's ex, Scottie, played at the same time.
I was literally just looking that up on Google. I looked up their ages. They're 3 years apart, Scottie.
And they were feuding. They did not get along when they were playing. So she was married to his like arch nemesis, who she divorced him, is now dating his son.
Oh my God.
It's like weird.
That almost feels like planned on her part. Like, there's so many people in the world.
Yeah.
So many basketball players, so many athletes, whatever you're into. Yeah. Why would you date the son of your ex's enemy? I don't know. That's very strategic.
I agree. But I guess basically after the statement was made, he reached out first to Marcus and Larsa and wanted to clarify the situation, making sure they, quote, didn't take it the wrong way.
How else do you take that?
I don't know. I agree. Like, now granted, he didn't make like a whole statement. All he said was no. And honestly, you can't blame the guy. Cause like, I'm just thinking of maybe someone I didn't personally enjoy in college. And if I had a child and then they started dating that person? What? Absolutely
it's
not.
Like all the different layers of this build up to just they should break up.
They should, and I do believe they will. Although they have a podcast together, and I will be listening to that podcast. I will be tuning
in. But podcasts, they come and they go.
Separation,
not this one, but they come and they go.
Separation anxiety. What does that mean? They like really enjoy each other's company and they can't leave, which is why they have a podcast together.
Red flag number 3.
That should be our podcast name. Rebrand. Yeah.
No,
anyway.
That's insane. Well, I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on that one because
I just don't think that's going to happen much longer, to be honest.
No, I don't see it going well much longer.
Yeah, I don't know. Tell us about Phillip Rivers, Amanda.
Oh, Phillip Rivers, you guys. Former NFL quarterback. His wife is having baby number 10.
No, immediately no.
Baby number
all
10.
Via herself.
And the kids range from age 4 to 21. First 9.
How old were they when they started having children?
Let's do the math really quick.
Did you say 29?
No, 21.
21?
Well, if I said 29, I meant 21. 4 to 21. Okay.
Oh my God.
Phillip Rivers is 41.
He doesn't play.
I'm pulling out my calculator so I don't do this wrong. Okay. 41 minus 21. 20. So he was 20 when he had his first kid.
Wow.
And he was 37 when he had his last kid. And now he's 41 having his 10th kid.
The wife is giving Michelle Duggar. That is so many children.
It's a lot.
You know, okay, yeah, you have 10 kids. You know how long of your life that makes you pregnant for, though? Because you don't just like, that's
10 times 9 months.
90 months of your life you're pregnant.
That's so crazy.
90 months?
How horrible.
Awful. You can't drink for 90 months.
Oh, I'm done.
We're done.
I'm worried about the 9 months that we're going to have to do eventually. I don't know.
And that's just for one child.
Yeah. And my head immediately went to like salary, like how he's an NFL player, so he clearly has a lot of money.
Though. And 10 kids is not cheap.
No. I did look up his net worth, and it is $200 million.
Yeah, but that's dwindling by the second. Every child he pops out.
Do you know how much money $200 million is?
Do you know how much it costs to raise a child?
No.
It's a lot of freaking money.
Okay.
It is a lot of money. And so $200 million for 10?
For 10. They each get 20.
Everyone's getting 20.
Oh, poor kids with $20 million each. That's so horrible.
I don't know.
It's
you
just
got to feed him.
He is working hard.
He's still buying diapers while he's putting one through college. Like, that's insane.
That's insane as, like, a sibling to be around our age, like in your 20s, and have a newborn baby sibling.
Like not even born yet sibling.
Yeah.
Not even born yet.
Yeah, a fetus sibling.
A fetus. Fetus.
Well, I guess congratulations, Phillip Rivers and family.
You know what? It's with the same woman. And they have a family unit. Yeah. So, Phillip, keep on.
I like how you're looking at the bright side.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
Not for me, but you keep on keeping on.
Number 11? Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get through number 10 first.
Okay. You just added this story. Yeah. I don't even know what this is.
Last story. I wanted to get a little bit more niche for us here.
Okay.
A little more niche in the athletic space with our drama and our stories. Stuff that isn't always in mainstream press. And this one I did a little digging for. But we talked about Wimbledon last episode.
Tennis.
You heard of her? You love her.
Once or twice.
Yes. Allegedly, they're calling this Spygate. Wimbledon 2023, Carlos Alcatraz's father has been accused of filming Novak. Oh, gosh.
Djokovic.
Are you sure?
Djokovic.
Anyway, him. In practice.
Filming him?
Is that
like
allowed? Filming is practice.
Oh, filming the other guy's practice?
Yeah, no, the father of Carlos Alcaraz. Sorry.
Alcatraz? Like the jail?
Sorry. This one didn't even require a pee break. I'm sorry. Yes, Carlos Alcaraz's father has been accused of filming Novak. Say it for me. Djokovic in practice. Okay. Now, they potentially might go up against each other in the semifinals or finals.
So he was getting like film on the guy.
Allegedly.
Okay.
Now, it's been noted that
Djokovic
and Alcaraz both trained at the same practice courts on Monday, while Alcaraz later admitted his father, quote, probably filmed
Djokovic.
Thank you. I said him. No, I appreciate that. he said he doesn't believe it was done with malicious intent or would it give the 20-year-old Spaniard a competitive advantage. So he's saying it happened, but he's saying that it didn't happen maliciously. It happened because he was fangirling or whatever, not to get film to study.
Now, here's my thing.
Yes.
These guys are on TV all the time.
Right.
So if he wanted film, he could have just watched that. And also, I don't really see how filming is maybe a bad thing necessarily, because like you could pull film of who's this Alcatraz playing whenever you wanted.
Yeah.
So having independent film, I don't know if that really truly makes a difference.
No, I'm sure it doesn't.
It might.
It would be the most recent version of him, and like if maybe something's different that day or he's changed something up, like I could see both sides.
Yeah.
You're right. You could get film wherever, and you could get it from past tournaments and study your own film there. But there's also maybe a little bit something fishy where it's like, let me get him today on the court he's going to be playing on, in the place he's going to be playing at, just to have a little bit of a leg up. And tennis doesn't have like plays per se where you like have it planned out, like it's very reactive.
Okay.
But I don't know, there's something fishy about filming the competition.
That is weird,
the
especially
week you're going to play them.
The dad of the guy. That is weird.
Yeah.
He should have just let that go.
And like the level that Wimbledon is, like Wimbledon is the top
$57
tier.
million? That's how much they would win?
Yes. I wanted to note that maybe it's because the winner of Wimbledon makes $57 million.
Wow, I didn't know it was that much. I knew it was an important tournament, but I didn't know they won $57 million.
Like Wimbledon is the tennis tournament. There's many others, but that is the one to win.
Wow, we'll have to watch, especially now that this is kind of going on.
I know.
We definitely need to see what goes on with that.
Yeah, I mean, nothing has really come of the story, but it's just an interesting little tidbit that there could be something
a little bit fishy going
over
on
there.
Yep.
So
okay. Well, let's move on to our dating history breakdown of the week. And this is I was going to say our first woman, but it isn't because we did Lindsey Vonn.
Yeah.
But going along with your tennis theme, we are going to be talking about Serena Williams and her dating history. And this one is really exciting because she has dated kind of like a vast range of different types of people.
She ain't got no type.
She does not have a type. Kind of similar though to our last episode with Shaun White. She was very private about the majority of these relationships. Like she did not post about it, make public statements about it. So a lot of it is just kind of like hearsay, or like if paparazzi had pictures of them together.
Yeah, she should.
Yeah. So I love it for her, but let's move into it. So Serena Williams, obviously very famous tennis player, and her sister, Venus. Yes. Serena started dating her first bachelor, Brett Ratner, from 2004 to 2006. And if you look him up,
I'm gonna look him up.
It's just an interesting vibe. It's not who I imagined, but he is a director, okay? And there's not much that's known about that relationship in itself.
You know what he's giving me? Randall.
He look like, you guys need to look up Brett Ratner. He is very short, kind of stocky.
Oh,
just not Serena Williams vibe. Like she is like tall, athletic. Like they just don't look like they would be a match, but they were together for 2 years.
Yeah.
The pair was very private, and the pair did end up splitting in 2006.
That's good. I think that's good for them.
So after that, she took a year break, and then in 2007, she met Common, the rapper. And they dated from 2007 to 2010.
What a name.
Common. Yeah. Common. He did a song with... Did he do a song with Logic recently?
Common Logic?
Common and Logic. Logic Common. Yeah. Okay, so they first started, they sparked their dating rumors when she appeared in his music video, I Want You. Ooh.
How telling, Common.
Yeah.
Be a little more subtle, why don't you?
Common. The pair were on and off throughout the relationship before they ultimately split in 2010. So they were together for 3 years. Even after that, they did reconcile again, but they eventually split for good that same year. So they were together, they broke up for like maybe 2 months, got back together, and then they're like, you know what, fuck it. And then they were done.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't picture her with a rapper anyway.
No, right?
Yeah.
And but Common had nothing but, he did speak out on it. He had nothing but kind things to say about his ex on the Meredith Vieira show.
Okay.
Even though Williams initiated the split, he said it was eventually mutual, and that, quote, we have a great understanding and I care about her as a person.
That's sweet.
Isn't that nice?
Thank you, Common.
Thank you, Common.
I wonder if any of his songs are about her.
Maybe I Want You.
Oh.
We should listen to I Want You.
Let's check it out.
Let's check it out. Okay, so we have Brett Ratner, Common. Next up is Amari Stoudemire in 2010. It was just a year-long relationship. He was a former basketball player. Like her first relationship with Brett, not much is known about it. Like they were just kind of pictured together here and there, and it was super duper brief, and it ended that same year.
She is very eclectic with the careers,
right?
Of the men.
A director, a rapper, and now a basketball player. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, so this next one, Grigor Dimitrov. In 2012, again, just a year, Williams was rumored to be dating this Bulgarian tennis player.
Ooh, she went abroad.
Yeah. And it seems as though the relationship took more to friendship, though, as Grigor was quoted saying, talking about Serena and her sister Venus.
Oh, okay.
They are such amazing humans. I have a great relationship with them, and I'm so thankful and grateful every time they're able to come and cheer me up. They are amazing. And so basically, like I feel like they kind of tried their like hand at the romance, but it was more of just like a friendship.
Yeah.
And
that says a lot about Serena, that's now 2 exes that have spoken positively about her.
Yeah, they didn't have anything bad to say. Yeah. So that's good. This next one, dude, was her tennis coach. She dated her tennis coach.
Oh,
yeah.
Serena.
Talking about power. Was that 2 episodes ago?
Lindsey Vonn dated her coach.
It seems as though every female athlete that we've talked about at some point has dated their coach.
Which I get. Like, I get how it, like...
Do you?
I get it. When you're an adult and you have that type of relationship and you're with them every day, I could see how something could potentially blossom.
But just like, such blurred lines.
It is very blurred.
But, okay, so her coach's name is... Or it was. He's no longer her coach now. LOL. Patrick Mouratoglou. Mouratoglou?
Yeah. You're good at pronouncing names.
Thank you.
That is a specialty of yours I did not recognize until today.
They dated from 2012 to 2015. The tennis player reportedly started dating her coach in September of 2012. They never confirmed their romance. Again, they did couple up for various events during their 3-year relationship, and then post breakup they worked together for a little bit, but actually I read an article that she no longer has him as her coach.
Well, anymore. That's probably for the best, Serena.
Yeah.
I appreciate that move.
Yeah.
It's honestly strange that you continued to
have him
as a coach post breakup.
If like that, the power thing.
I can't even follow someone on Instagram post breakup, let alone continue working with them on a daily basis.
You got to cut that off.
Yeah.
Because if you see that every day, it's insane. No.
I wonder if there's probably no way to prove it, but I wonder if there's a correlation between like how she was playing at that time versus
we'd have to look into
in that short time when they were broken up and he was still her coach. Was she playing better or worse?
Or worse.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, so after dating her coach, she moved on to Drake.
Which
I think is a great up and Adam. Which I think is a fantastic rebound.
So good.
So actually, I think she met Drake before because it said on the timeline of Drake 2011 to 2015.
Okay.
And Patrick Mouratoglou was 2012 to 2015. But Drake was on and off. Obviously, Drake is a huge rapper.
So they were overlapping?
They were overlapping.
Uh-oh.
The coach and Drake.
Yeah. There's no comparison.
There's no comparison. And also, Drake was just blowing up at that time. So I'm sure he was like doing what they do.
Yeah. Drake was draking.
Drake was draking hard. But Williams and Drake first started their romance rumors in 2011, but they again didn't confirm but they didn't confirm it, but they were seen locking lips in 2015. He even attended a few of her matches. Like he watched her come play tennis, which is kind of cute.
Sweet.
Yeah, but ultimately that same year they ended up splitting when it was confirmed that she was dating her now husband, Ohanian. So
she was kind of dating around.
She was dating around until she met her husband.
Okay.
Yeah. Also, per Us Weekly, his songs, Nothing's Into Somethings, is rumored to be about Serena Williams.
I had just Googled Drake's song about Serena Williams.
Yeah.
Me and you are right here today.
And it's apparently how she moved on with Ohanian after their relationship. Nothing's Into Something. So everyone go listen to that song and try to view it from the lens of Drake being heartbroken about Serena.
He was heartbroken.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But that leads into 2015 when she met her now husband, Alexis Ohanian. They met in Italy in May 2015. And he's a Reddit founder.
That's cool.
Yeah.
He must be.
He's got to be a little loaded, no?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe almost as much as her.
So they only dated for a year. And in December 2016, he popped the question, and literally a month later, they found out they were expecting a baby.
She probably dated Drake, and she's like, I've seen what I needed to see. And
we're done.
We're done. I know what I want.
Yeah. So yeah, and they welcomed their first daughter, Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr.
So the daughter is a junior of the father?
Yes, isn't that interesting?
That's kind of interesting.
I've never seen that before,
No,
but the daughter is named after the dad. But Alexis is more, in my opinion, a female name. Yeah.
So, I did do a double take when you said it the first time.
Yep.
Referring to the husband.
And actually, while attending the 2023 Met Gala, Williams revealed that she is now pregnant with their second child.
Oh my God.
So
Serena Jr.
Serena Jr.
Even for a boy.
Honestly, how progressive.
So progressive. I love that for them.
That's basically her in a nutshell. I mean, she had quite a few like people that she dated, but she was very private about it, just kind of like Shaun White was. But I get that when you're so big in the public eye, like wanting to stay kind of quiet about stuff.
Yeah.
And what I'm taking away from this is I need to go listen to Nothings into Somethings, and I need to go listen to I Want You by Common.
I think we should listen to both those songs and see what a number she did to all these men out here.
Yes.
I'm happy for her. She tried them all. She tried all the different flavors. And she found her favorite.
She found her Alexis Ohanian.
Oh, yay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yep.
Congrats, Serena.
Yay, Serena.
She did a success story.
A success, honestly.
That's the first story that we've told that has ended in like a current marriage and kids.
In a marriage, yes.
Yes.
Yep. Although Shaun White's doing well for himself.
Yeah, they're not married.
They're not married,
Still
though.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, do you want to do we just have one Bachelor of the Week this week.
Yes. So vibe change. We have got our first listener story about dating an athlete, and I am super excited about this.
Me too.
So to make room for that, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to share a Bachelor of the Week. We're going to have one for the podcast today to make room for our listener story about one of our listeners dating an athlete.
Yes.
Or trying to.
Yes.
So do you want to do our Bachelor of the Week?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So I selected this guy. It's Najee Harris. Najee is 25. He is from Martinez, California.
Yeah.
He is a NFL football player. He is a running back for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay. And this guy, when I found him, I was kind of just shocked how like sweet and like he just gives back. And I'll tell you about him in just a second.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but wasn't he on our fantasy team?
I think he was.
Me and Bucky made a fantasy football team this year and drafted the best looking guys we could find.
We did well.
We came in second place, mind you.
Solely off of looks, you guys. We
were called the Draft Queens.
Yeah.
Solely off of looks, we came in second place in our little league.
Yeah.
And Najee Harris was a member of the Draft Queens.
And he's been doing amazing.
Yeah.
So, again, he did not go to college. ESPN considered him the number 11 overall draft pick for his class. And he received offers, though, to go to college at Alabama, Michigan, Ohio State, USC, and Notre Dame. But he committed to Alabama. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. He did go to college. Sorry. I was thinking.
Don't do Najee like
sorry,
that.
Najee did go to college, guys. Sorry. I was reading it like he got all these ones, but then he got drafted. But he did go to college. He went to Alabama. He received the Doak Walker Award, which is the best running back in college football during his time period. So he's like huge. And he was an All-American in his time at Alabama.
He's done it all.
He was selected first round, 24th pick overall by the Steelers in 2021. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's doing well for himself. But the reason why I picked him after looking him up, like there's two big things. One, on the day of his NFL draft, he declined the invitation to go to the NFL draft in Ohio, opting instead to host a party for the kids served at the Greater Richmond Interfaith Program, the homeless shelter he spent his childhood at.
Oh,
yeah.
Najee.
He later gathered with family and friends to watch the draft at a restaurant owned by Marshawn Lynch.
Wait, that's so wholesome.
And instead of like going to the draft, he like spent the day at because he grew up kind of, and I guess homeless, and I think he had like maybe 5 or 6 siblings, single mother, in and out of homeless shelters. So
Yeah.
he spent the day there, which I thought was really, really
That
sweet.
is so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, this might be my favorite one.
Yeah.
He's big, though, with the Instagram followers, isn't he?
I think he is.
Will you look him up real quick?
Oh, no, actually, I have it right here.
Okay.
So while I continue telling you guys about him, his Instagram handle is at Najee Harris, NAJEE_Harris, HARRIS. He has 670,000 followers.
Yeah, that's a lot of followers.
It's a lot of followers.
Your DM might get lost in the mix there.
It might get, but I will say there have been more followers.
There have been more. There have been less.
And he seems like a wholesome dude. Because
Yeah.
let me tell you about this next thing that he did, okay?
Oh.
So
We have a lot of info on Najee.
Najee mimicked Megan, I get her name, is Rapinoe or Rapinoe? The soccer,
Rapinoe.
Rapinoe, thank you. So she has like a famous goal celebration. And he basically with like the arms stretched out. And so he did that to like commemorate her because that was like the big year for women's soccer. He did that after he scored a touchdown. When they asked him about it, he admired
He's a feminist icon.
and an outspoken advocate on social justice issues for, quote, really all the stuff she stands up for. She's a feminist, Harris said, and how the females, how women in the world get treated unfairly and how they get paid different and stuff than men.
Oh,
That's why he did it.
My God,
I knew
Najee.
you would like that.
He's done it.
He's done it.
He's done it.
I thought it was kind of wholesome
That
how
is
he
so wholesome.
just kind of devotes his.
Yeah, no, honestly, that is like the most impressive Bachelor of the Week, I think. That we've had. And on top of like, he is one of the best NFL players.
Yeah.
Like, he really is.
Yeah.
So,
Red flag, I said literally none, an angel.
an angel.
Overall score 10.
Wow, you've been generous with your
Okay,
numbers.
honestly, I will say if I had to go back, maybe because of what he's done, I would give him a 10 for sure. And maybe the other guy like a 9.5.
Okay.
But for sure 10.
I'm loving Najee.
Yeah.
He deserves an angel.
An angel
well.
award from us.
Yes, from us to you, Najee. Thank you. Thank you for being a feminist.
Yeah, and thank you for just doing the right thing and being wholesome and like with his like draft day thing. That was so sweet.
That is so sweet. Wow. I feel like this episode was like super positive
I
comparatively.
know. This is so good for us.
And this is we've turned a new leaf.
Yeah, we have.
However, we do have a listener story that might take a turn.
I know.
So I'm gonna keep everything anonymous. I don't want anyone to come after anyone, but I do want to share. So we've asked you guys for dating stories of athletes, college and above, and we've gotten our first submission. Now this story comes to us on behalf of a SEC football player. The story is from a listener about an SEC football player.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read you the story and we'll just react as we go.
Okay, I'm excited because I actually don't know what the story is.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
It's written like a novel, so just buckle in for a second.
This is how the listener wrote it?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm going to read it verbatim. And she said, the year was 2016.
Sorry. Starting off strong. I love the background. Go ahead,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, there's background, there's detail.
Okay.
Okay. The year was 2016. I matched with an SEC football player on Tinder. I just recently broke up with my high school boyfriend of 2 years, and after persuasion from my friends and roommates, I made a Tinder. Well, I didn't know what I was doing, obviously, but I matched with a guy that played for insert school here. I'm a diehard insert school here fan and immediately thought about the future because NFL wife status. You don't have to work.
Respect.
We understand. He came over to my apartment to pick me up for dinner. I can't remember where we went, but he came back and watched a movie. I thought it was the perfect date. We went on a couple of dates and then did the quote thing.
Oh, wait. I'm sorry, read it again. They went on a couple dates first?
Yes.
Okay, good. Taking our time.
I thought for sure this boy liked me. We hung out most nights because of football. Duh. The season was underway and having time to go out to do much was limited because he was tired all the time. I was being a, quote, supportive girlfriend, although he'd not asked me out and gone to almost every home game and would wait for him to come over later once he'd gone home and showered. I was wrong.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Yep. This went on for most of the season, and then right before a big game, he couldn't come see me on a Thursday night. I thought it was odd, but didn't think much of it.
Because, pause. Because he would come over all the time? Okay, so he's not coming over on a
random Thursday before a game.
Okay.
He blamed it on the coaches and their rules. Little did I know that he had a girlfriend the entire time. Apparently, they were broken up during the time they were seeing each other.
During the time they were seeing each other?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. That wasn't the case at all. She was that wasn't the case at all. She was there the entire time, but he was sneaking around to see me. It was a straight punch to the gut. I found out because I just happened to be looking at his Instagram and the photos he was tagged in, and there she was, tagging him in sorority pictures. She'd met his parents, gone back to his hometown, the whole shebang. Here I was, so naive to think that I was dating him, but really I was the side piece.
No.
I took so many screenshots and sent it to him like WTF. He came clean and mentioned he was unhappy in their relationship and was trying to break things off with her because he wanted me. I was so heartbroken and ended it all. I never told the girl because she eventually figured it out. And he did it more than once. He's not dating anyone now, didn't make it to the NFL, and I'm out here living my best life and married to my best friend.
Oh, yay! Wait, that's a great first story.
Oh, no.
Oh my God, wait, that's insane.
It is insane.
It's not unexpected though, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not shocked by the story at all.
No, I'm not. But I love stories like that. Because look at, where is he? He probably doesn't work for anything.
Probably doesn't work.
Probably doesn't. He didn't make it to the NFL.
No.
He cheated.
No.
And now she's married and living her best life with her best friend.
I am here for the revenge plot.
I'm here for the revenge plot.
Yeah.
What? Also, how does he not know that, like, when you tag someone, it's so easy to go look at your tagged photos?
No. This was 2016, though, so maybe it was like Instagram was a little bit newer. I think it came out in 2012, 2013. So
yeah,
maybe he just wasn't
paying
super,
attention.
Like, just wasn't paying attention.
Gosh.
But like we mentioned, it's hard to cheat successfully.
Insert
That's why we don't
SEC
do it.
School here.
Mm-hmm. Anti that school.
Yeah.
Yeah, but thank you for the story. Now we're gonna have to share one.
Please continue sending in your stories because I loved that. That was amazing.
Yeah.
We want more.
We want more.
Yeah.
Less cheating, more stories.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Oh my God, fun. Okay. Yeah. Wait, are we we'll share next time because I don't have one ready to go. Do you have one? You have one that you want to share?
Well,
okay. She's ready.
I don't know if I want to share it, but we promised that we would.
I didn't know we were doing this yet. Okay, go ahead.
I'll tell. No, I won't. No, I won't.
We'll do this next episode.
Do it next time.
We'll start off next episode with a story that we have prepared.
Perfect.
For everyone. How about that? Okay.
And then there's also one more segment that we wanted to change up and see if you guys like that.
Yeah.
Came to us by a listener as well.
Yes.
Instead of telling you what's going on in the sports world, because I just don't think we care.
To be honest, we suck at that. Like we're
horrible at it, and also we don't care, and I don't think you guys do either. But you know what you
do care about? What do you guys care about? Your boyfriends. And what do your boyfriends care about? Sports. So this segment is going to be called Impress Your Boyfriend segment.
Yep. We're going to bring you guys facts to bring to him so that he loves you just a little bit more. You're welcome. Okay. And it's going to pertain to like stuff that's going on in sports around the time this episode is released.
Yes.
We're going to bring you little facts so you can say, hey, babe, did you know this?
Yeah.
And he's going to be super impressed.
So excited. Okay, so when this episode airs, the Braves will be at home versus the Brewers. Then they're going to be then the Angels are in town.
Yeah.
Okay, so home game. Brewers, Angels. Okay? Okay, next up.
Well, if you happen upon the Braves versus Angels game, we have some stats about Shohei Ohtani to drop on your boyfriend. Mm-hmm. Fact. Ohtani is leading the league in home runs with 32. Fact. He is third in the league with RBIs at 71. Uh-huh. Fact. He is fourth in strikeouts with 132. He played in the All-Star game. Mm-hmm. He didn't do super well in the All-Star game, but he was there. Mm-hmm. And people were comparing him to like something you've never seen before. Like he has just been insane. So fact.
Yeah.
His contract is up. And there's a huge debate right now
where he's gonna go. Where's he gonna go?
Strike it up with your boyfriend. Hey, boyfriend.
Where he's gonna go.
Where's he gonna go?
Talk about it. List the facts.
Open up communication. Let's talk about Ohtani.
Yes, let's talk about Ohtani. And then let us know when you guys get engaged because you're welcome.
You're welcome. Okay, that wraps it up.
Yeah.
For episode 7.
I like that.
Let us know in our DMs if you guys like this format better or worse. Actually, don't let us know that. Just tell us if you like it better. Just tell us.
And send us more stories.
So we share. We'll share.
We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.